Tell us real quickly who you are.
I am Doris Loida Espinosa, married to Brother Dino. He is the superintendent of the Texas Gulf Hispanic District. We are also pastors at Templo Emmanuel in Crystal City, Texas. Okay. Very small town, but a big heart for missions. And I just wanted to share just a little bit about what we do for missions. Throughout the years, we are celebrating 30 years of being there. And one of the very first things my husband said is this has to be a missions church. So we are called a Great Commission church. And that is our passion. We are going to reach the lost. If we can't go, we are saving those who will. And it's at every level, from the children to the elderly. Everybody has come on board. And we just want to share one of the big miracles is that for many years we would give, not to be on the charts, to be #1 in the district. That's not what it's all about. It's about reaching out to the lost. So we would do that, and many times people would tell us, but what about your church? And we tried to find land, and it was not the plan of God. He had something bigger, and that's what we have to know. When we're giving to missions, God's plans are bigger than ours. And so at a certain point in time, when we were just at the end of looking for a place and not finding a place to build a bigger church, the Baptists came and they told us, we have been watching you, and we would like to give you our church. The church is worth $2.8 million, had a daycare and a school. They gave that to us, and they said, we give it to you with everything in it, the pianos, of everything. And that, I can only attribute it to God rewarding a missions heart. We cannot take any credit. It's just God's doings. Then during our vacation Bible school, we are all out for children. That's another thing we told them when we went to take the pastorate. We have to have a strong a ministry for children and youth. We have to invest money. We have to get workers. We have to do whatever we can to reach these children while they're young. Right. So we have taught our children from a young age to give to BGMC. Coins for Kids and Girls Ministries, or even our school. Everybody comes in together. We work together. But the greatest thing that I want to share at this point that's fresh is that we have always dedicated our vacation Bible school offerings to BGMC. And we only have 3 or 4 nights of VBS, but we start with a competition of boys and girls, and the boys against girls, and the men come on board, the young men. So it's just females against males, and we have 2 or 3 couples that are the leaders, and so the wives are the leaders for the girls, the husbands are the leaders for the boys. So we start out the first night, we had like 238 in offering. The children really bring, and so we're talking about, we have about 40 children in our church. You're talking about 160 or more from just all the schools and all the community. So they are also grasping the missions, the missionary vision and helping us. So we go out, and the first night, we only had 238, but the next day I said, okay, ladies, we are going to have a bake sale. We are going to have a lemonade sale. We're going to have a rummage sale. And those ladies, the mothers and the little children were the girls' ministries, the children from Children's Church. They all came out, and you could see the little ones washing the tires with the suds and the brushes. The beautiful thing was not who was going to win. The beautiful thing was to see a church come together from every age group for the purpose of missions. And so really, as one of the leaders and the girls, it was I really wasn't doing it whether I got the pie in my face. That was the deal. If the girls lost, the leaders would get big pies in their face. And they were big pies. They weren't just pies with whipped cream. They were loaded with peaches and cherries and lots of stuff. It was tasty, but it was heavy, and it fell on our faces. But just to tell you that by the second night, we were up to like about 1,500. The third night, we were hitting 3,000. By the last night, we actually ended up with, I think it's $5,000.30. All that is going to BGMC this year.
Awesome.
So I encourage you, get on board. Let your VBS, you invest. The church invests for all the supplies and the workers and everything. But then let that offering go to BGMC. You can do it. We have done it by God's grace, and we're excited, and the kids are excited, the parents are excited, the grandparents are excited, and everybody's come on board.
Thank you so much. FMD kids, we can do this.
You can do it. We're behind you, rooting for you.
Nancy, you guys can too.
SLD, here we go.
SLD kids.
Woo! Yes, SLD kids and FMD kids, we are going to be on board with BGMC.
Absolutely.
And we are going to make great things happen by the end of this year together.
Yes.
Amen? Yes.
We're praying for you, rooting for you.